Hello one and all, and welcome to the show about the events on the Remington server, the only server which has the royal assent of the Queen of the United Kingdom, including Northern Ireland. Hello, what have I been up to? Well, on Thursday I went to see Tech9, who's the best. I went to see his first UK tour with the aim of being the loudest person there, which I believe I was successful, and I'm still suffering from mildly in my throat and voice, which is cool. I'll leave a little link if you want to check out Tech9, because that's the official music of a Boogaloo Man. You must listen to that. It's like a unspoken, unwritten rule. Also, being a Boogaloo Man, being a Boogaloo Man is awesome in the winter because I'm on fire. I keep that a little bit warmer. In the summer, not so good. Okay, before I start the show properly, without messing about, I'd like to give you, I feel, a lesson in logic. Okay, apart from Phil the Turtleback's PvP event, how many hours of events are there on this server? Yep, you guessed it, 0. So, would it not make sense to sort of turn up to the hours of events when they are being run? For example, my fireworks show lasted 30 minutes or so. So the amount of hours where there's no events being run massively exceeds when events are being run. So it makes logical sense to sort of turn up to the events because they're one-off, unique. They don't happen all the time. They don't distract you from whatever you was doing. Because the amount of people who I've said they've told me, "Oh, definitely come," and then I've told them about the event, and they go, "Oh, I've just started a vamp dungeon," and then afterwards I get 20 or 30 p.m. So, "Oh, is the fireworks show still on?" It's like, "Nope, missed it." "Oh no, it's such a shame." It's like, "Well, did sort of advertise my event, gave you the time, PM'd you before it started." But then, to be honest, it's probably my fault. I just didn't do enough. No, but seriously, it just makes sense. Turn up to the events if you want to, of course. I'm not forcing you. I obviously cry, and I'm probably going to cut my wrists if more people don't turn up to my next event. Definitely. Anyway, on with the show. Okay, recap. Let's do a recap of the events I did last week. I didn't do any. I'm lazy. What did I do? I went to Rain's Kalmar Island survival game, which was really fun. Well done, Rain. It was a very entertaining event. It was a survival game. The last man or woman standing won Camus, and there was so many people when the event started, and then they sort of formed teams, went around killing each other until there was one team, and that team just sort of killed each other with a bit of backstabbing, and they was all in the same guild. But overall, it was fun. Someone killed me, which it's just a disgrace. How dare they even think of killing me? So I put a bounty on their head, and someone killed that player, and so they got 200 cameras. So I was avenged. So that's fine. Okay, new events. Not sure if Phil's busy. Phil's PvP tournament. If he's not blowing up the old mines, because blowing up mines is awesome. I love blowing up mines. You can never have enough bombs because blowing up stuff's fun. If it is on, it will be on at 1 p.m. GMT plus 0 Sunday in a mine somewhere near you. Everything's in the description. Okay, my event, the Auctioneers event, Saturday, the 17th of September. Oh, November. November. Yeah, definitely November. I think we done September. At 5 p.m. GMT plus 0 at Gutted Plaza in Sofokia, or as I like to call it, Beach Nation. That's easier to say actually. The rules of the event. What the event is, I will be the host, and I will be shouting out items and linking them in merchant chat for people to buy, and people start bidding more hopefully. I'm limited to 20 items, so please message me in game or leave me an anchor box message if you want your item on there. Especially those, do you know, those unsold items that you've been trying to sell for ages. There's there's 3 rules. Okay, first rule, I must have all the items before the event starts. Number 1 reason for this is so if you know you can't attend the event, pardon me, you can still be part of it. And then number 2, it's because there's no reserve. If the item sells for 10 camas, it sells for 10 camas. The other rule is people must be inside the bidding area. There is a lovely picture of me and the bidding area on the forums in this description. And there's a thing about emotes. The following emotes increase your bids, so you can use emotes if you can't be bothered to type. So coffin 10 camas. The rock emote 10 camas. Nod your head 20 camas. Paper 20 camas. Scissors plus 50 camas. Thumbs up plus 50 camas. My second favourite emote of all time, the guild standard plus 100 camas. And coin toss plus 100 camas. I think the event's going to be really fun. I really encourage people to spectate. Also, you don't have to pay any tax, which is obviously, it's just awesome. I think the event's going to be lots of fun. So, give me all your items and I'll sell them. And you'll make loads of money. Oh, and then after the event, I'll obviously give people the camas the second I see them. I'll take print screens of every single item I sell, and I'll post them all on the forums as well. Okay, my tip, which is a very hard, difficult, and long, but worthwhile tip. The tip is to learn everyone's spells. This is a very hard and long process because you can't simply just go on and have a quick read. And what I mean by learning their spells is knowing what people will do. The simplest way when you see a character and they're in your fight and they're in your team is you right click on them and you see what element they are. So if you see an IOP and he has 300% earth and 100% to the other elements, it's likely he's earth. So he's going to use earth spells. And little things like that, and not knowing what roles they will do. Like, for example, like don't stand next to a fire IOP, because if they love to use their spell called Arp's Wrath, where they explode. If you stand next to them, they'll blow you up. Obviously, you can laugh at the damage, and then if you can't laugh at the damage and you die, you can't really blame the IOP because they just guess that you know everything. If you do this tip, you'll become 50 times more likely to gain friends and 50 times more popular, because it's really great when you play with people like say if you was the IOP and you had 9 AP and then a Fecker gave you another 3 AP, you'd be at 12 AP, you could do 2 IOP's Wraths, which would be pretty awesome. Okay, that's it for my tips. The new section of the show is going to be called Shoutouts. If you pay me 10 camas, I will give you a whole sentence on my show. That's how generous I am. An example which he had, He hasn't given me permission, but I'll do it anyway because it's my show. Phil the Turtleback says, "Go into the black mines," in brackets, if you're another nation, "and you will die a horrible, horrible death." JerryDB says, "Gutted, loser." Okay, so that's what I said on that. Please, if you obviously give me your 10 camas and the sentence you'd like me to write. Obviously, no racism, discrimination. I don't mind flaming people as noobs, that's absolutely fine. Insanity is probably encouraged because I'm pretty insane as it is, so that's fine. I think that's about it, really. Okay, not really sure if anyone added me as a friend last week. It's kind of hard to tell, but anyway, this week or forever, add me to your ignore list. I can't see why not, because I just chat a load of random stuff anyway. So, also, I've got 12 subscribers now, so I don't need any more. So, don't bother subscribing. Seriously, I'd probably unsubscribe. I probably need less subscribers because I might get encouraged to do more videos, and that will only be bad for everyone. Well, bye bye.